I have been getting requests to upload the screenshot that I was talking about in the video I posted about how I manifested an SP in 2 weeks using the whisper method. So I will be uploading that photo at the end of this video. It's pretty much just a text saying, "You have been on my mind a lot lately and I don't know why." And that was one of my affirmations, was SP is always thinking about me. So I thought that was really cool, thought transmission. And it only took me 2 weeks, but I do want to add something else to it. After you do the whisper method, you do not want to get finished with it, go check your phone and be like, he has not messaged me yet. Why? Or she hasn't. Why hasn't this person contacted me yet? It's probably not going to work that fast. It's possible, but not for everybody, because of the resistance we have, because of our limiting beliefs. But you don't want to check the 3D, because that's pretty much you saying, I don't trust the universe, I don't trust this process, I don't trust manifestation. Constantly checking the 3D, you're saying you don't trust it. You're saying you don't have it yet. It's not here yet. You don't have your desire. Constantly checking for it is just you proving to yourself you don't have your desire yet. So you don't want to do that. After you do the method, you want to just know, it is mine, it is done, that's it. And I would do the method multiple times a day, probably 3 to 5. I don't remember exactly, but I was doing it all the time. I would do it probably 10, I would say at least 10 minutes every time I did it. I was living in my imagination. I loved being in my imagination because it was my happy place. It was more happy in my imagination than it was my real world, so I stayed stuck in my imagination. The method also, I enjoyed doing it. It made me feel good. I loved visualizing. I'm a daydreamer. I love being in my head, in my imagination, so I loved doing it. It didn't feel like work. It felt very natural for me. I enjoyed doing it. That's why I did it so much also. But when you do the method, yeah, you don't want to think against your desire. You don't want to automatically go to, it's not working, it's not here yet. You don't want to do that. So do the method, and then just after, if you don't have the time to do the method, like you're at work or something, affirm. Affirm, it is mine, it is done, my desire is already here, I already have everything I want. Or, choose something about, SP is always thinking about me, SP is madly in love with me, something like that. But affirm when you're not able to do the method, because the method doesn't manifest anyways, but it helps us stay in that state. We manifest with our most dominant thoughts, with our most consistent thoughts. So we affirm every day. Our thoughts are affirmations anyways. So consciously affirm. Robotically affirm. I have a video about robotic affirming also, I think, somewhere. But yeah, just do what you need to do to stay in that state of the wish fulfilled, of already having your desire. That's why I did the method so much, to help me stay in the state, and it did. It worked. I was so delusional, you could not tell me I didn't already have my desire. So just try your best to stay in your desire. It's okay to have bad days, but try not to waver so much. Just tell yourself, it is mine, my desire is already here, I already have everything I want, and it'll work. I promise. I want to add one more thing. I remember getting frustrated because it had been 2 weeks, and I was like, why the fuck hasn't this guy made a move yet? What the fuck? So he had texted me, and I got short with him. Like, I don't think he noticed it. I don't know. But I know I felt angry. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm not going to get it now because I got frustrated. I stopped believing. No. It was that, like, I just looked through all the messages, and it was 10:17. I still have them. I don't delete shit. But it was at like 10:17 p.m. He said something, and I was like, yeah, well, if you could do this, that'd be great. And we had communication because he's my baby daddy, so we were never out of contact. But and then he said something, and I was just like, yeah. And then it was like an hour later, I was laying down about to go to bed because I remember I was feeling frustrated, I was feeling defeated, I was mad. And then he texted me, and he said it. So yeah, even if you feel angry, it's okay. Like, I remember just feeling so mad because I'm like, it's been 2 weeks. What the fuck is up? But yeah, no, I still got it even after feeling that way. So yeah, no, I hope that helps.